Let's welcome back to the table the beautiful Francesca D'Amore. She's an advocate and holistic life coach and so much more. She is the founder of Trans Ed and the executive committee member of the Broward Regional HIV Planning Council. Francesca, Stonewall screens Camp Classic All About Eve on August 14th. Tell me what's happening out.
On Thursday, August 14th, South Florida will continue its partnership with the Stonewall National Museum and Archives by screening the timeless camp classic All About Eve. If you haven't seen it, you've got to come watch it. This monthly series, held every second Thursday at 1300 East Sunrise Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, will feature films every LGBTQ person should see, alternating between camp gems and cinematic masterpieces. The 1950 classic, often ranked among the top 100 films ever made, follows an aging Broadway star whose generosity towards an ambitious newcomer backfires when the protege schemes to take over her career. Sounds like theater to me. The evening will begin at 6:30 p.m. with a brief trivia game before the screening. Admission will be free, though donations to the Stonewall Museum will be encouraged. Stonewall National Museum and Archives is a safe, welcoming place that promotes understanding and preserves and shares the history and culture of the LGBTQIA+ community. Guests are asked to RSVP by mailing Monique, MONIQUE, at stonewallmuseum.org. This is actually one of my favorite movies.
Is it really?
Yeah. So Betty Davis has this famous line, you know, buckle up your seats. It's going to be a bumpy night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I've worked in professional theater, and wow, all of the characters, it's chock full of amazing real theater characters, from critics to the protege to the director to, it's like I was telling you earlier, it's like an American novela. It's got all the drama, all the attitude, and it's just really great theater with the great acting, but on the cinema. So I would implore anybody to come and see it. It's great.
I love that they're doing these cult classics, which were just classics before they became cult classics.
Yeah.
Right.
When I lived in New York back in the former century, not the 1800s, the 1900s. Anyway, there was St. Mark's Playhouse, not to be confused with St. Mark's Bathhouse, although I was there too. But St. Mark's, they showed old films, and they always did double features. And I saw so many films from way before my time, hard to believe. And they showed this type of film, All About Eve, this kind of thing. And I think it's fantastic, especially for the younger generations, to be exposed to the new kids, to be exposed to these older films and art pieces, because they are classics. And that's so much of our humor and our own innate campiness that we're like born into comes from these films, you know?
Yeah.
One-liners, things, the way we read, drag, it's so much of it.
Yeah, of course.
I would love to see it on Broadway as a musical. It would totally rock. It would be amazing.
Agreed.
What other movie would you add to this list, okay? Because Robert Keston is asking over at the Stonewall Museum, right? Because these are every movie that LGBTQ plus should see in their lifetime, okay? And this is one of them. What would you add?
The Women is at the top of the list.
The Women?
The original one, not the remake. The original with George Cukor. And Dinner at 8 is amazing. Jean Harlow's in it.
William?
Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. I was thinking Mommy Dearest. I was thinking Bound, because I'm a lesbian.
If we're talking
loved.
throwback, like before Christ, then let's go back to the 90s.
Okay.
There's this film, there's this film called Trick with Coco Peru.
What?
A friend of mine.
That is such an easy film to
Yes!
Because your eye burns.
The one who plays the trick, though, you know what I'm talking about. That man is hard.
Yeah.
With the ears, that man is fine. And Coco Peru is hilarious.
Yes.
She gets a little in the eye and she goes on about that. But
Peru's a dear friend.
You need to watch Trick.
And then more recent than, or around the same, I forget what year. Victor Victoria, I forget what year.
Victor Victoria.
It's a classic.
Victor Victoria. I can see them playing that one as well. And that is a classic. And again, we have to school this new generation, right? There's strength in numbers, and you guys need to see what we went through and what generations before us went through, you know? All About Eve, you said was 1950s or something? I mean, God, like, again, we can't forget our history. We're being erased left and right. We're not going to allow that to happen when it comes to movies that talk about our history, you know?
But you know, there's going to be a sequel, and it's All About Me.
Ah! It does.
Hi, William. Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you all at All About Eve screening on August 14th, and that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.